never a dull moment in the world of sports, ever. Not ever, ever, ever.
Even in July. We got through July, which is a fairly dull month, but we got through it. Number 94 of the Buffalo Bills, Pat Duffy.
Yeah, as you know, the Bills' defensive line might be, and I don't mean to sound blasphemous, the best in franchise history, but let's go back to a guy who, if we're talking about some of the best players of the drought, Aaron Schobel would be one of those guys.
Mm-hmm. I don't know that his name came up when we were discussing possible wall members.
I hate him, but I mean, he was one of the best ever. He got walked away. He just retired instead of having to come back to Buffalo
All
and
I
play.
remember is Brian Moorman from that discussion.
I have to ask the Buffalo Bills question really quickly, just really quickly. If they win a Super Bowl, is that going to be your best defense and best offense ever?
Well, yeah, I mean, you won the Super Bowl, right?
There you go.
There you go. Hey, let's talk Little League Baseball. Something I think we kind of stumble on every time it comes up, so it's an annual point of discussion. Do you like that it's on TV?
I like that it's on TV, and listen, there was an incident with the Little League World Series, and this will probably win an ESPY. That moment was unbelievable. Literally, a kid gets hit in the head with a baseball unintentionally, and the fact that that kid was able to get up, go to first base, see that the pitcher is just totally distraught about it, and goes over to hug him. That's what ESPYs are for. This is what sports is about. Sportsmanship is about. It's a great moment in television, and it will last forever.
I used to like the fact that the Little League World Series was on television. In fact, I'd watch it a ton just because, oh, look at them go. They're running around. They're like little bobbleheads out there. When my daughter started playing travel hockey, I stopped enjoying the fact that the Little League World Series was on television because, my daughter, she plays hockey for fun. She's okay, right? The stress that she has before big games is insane. And she doesn't even take it all that seriously, to be honest with you. Knowing these kids, what's on the line, they know. They know they're on national television. I mean, the reason that kid was so distraught, one, you might have hurt that kid too. Everyone you'll ever meet
saw it.
Yeah, watched what happened on national television. It kind of seems cruel to put the kids through that kind of pressure. I get they think it's cool. I get it's a great experience for them, but if you don't win the whole thing,
you're not suggesting it was premeditated.
No. The point that I'm making is if these teams, these kids, only one team doesn't have the entire team crying on national television, and it's the one that wins it all.
Yeah, Tariq, look, you're in the same position. Kids, seeing that. I've always been, I think, totally on Duffy's side with this. There's an icky element to me about exposing kids to that degree of exposure at that age. To the point, on television, we never showed a JV football game, and we had certain rules that we abided by. For instance, if a high school kid made an error on the field, you would never identify him by name. If you had to show the play because it was critical to the outcome, you'd show the play, but you would never identify the guy who made the error.
Well, I remember watching it, playing Little League, and then, of course, our season ending, not going to Little League World Series, but then, being in this sort of understanding of these kids are playing this sport and having fun with it. I think what happens is the overexposure of it is the concern here. But these kids basically watch videos of other kids doing other stuff all the time.
Sure.
And you have a number of child actors, which don't get me on that.
That may not be the best argument to throw out there right now.
No, but that's my point. In a sense that there is the good and there is the bad. You will get the moments of great sportsmanship, and you will get the bad moments that will happen. They're all teachable. And so we can't ignore the fact that these are all teachable moments. Can we control how much we consume it? Of course. There's 15 other things for people to do if they decide to not watch the Little League World Series. But
are they still teachable if we serve it up like they do?
They're still kids. They're still kids.
They're kids and the crowd too. I'm also thinking about the shots of the parents in the crowd.
But and the parents love it too. Don't get me wrong. They love the attention. I think at all youth sports levels. I don't think it's just a matter of whether they're out there on TV.
What you're saying in an ideal situation, fine, I can agree with that. But the Little League World Series we're watching now is not Little League baseball, right? These are all-star travel teams that have parents that are pumping thousands, tens of thousands of dollars into their 10, 11, 12-year-old sons and daughters to put them in a position where they can succeed. This isn't old school backyard baseball, the best team in America shows up. This is a legitimate industry with 11 and 12-year-old kids you are watching being broadcast on national television in between commercials for shaving cream and M&Ms.
And they do it for AAU basketball. They do it for hockey. They do it all over the place, and it will expand.
Hate it.